Alright, bro, so it's currently 11 a.m. and I'm just messing with my mic because I noticed last vlog the microphone was on, but it wasn't connected to the freaking phone, dude. So, gotta fix that problem over there. I'm also messing with it's got some decks I'm working on here, watching YouTube, playing the new rotation on PTCG Live. That's fun, man. But today is GLC, baby. Hold on, let me fix this real quick. Made some changes, so the new Temporal Forces came out and I'm able to use some of the new cards on there. I added only 2, I believe, so we got Metang and Beldum with that Metal Maker ability to the deck. Oh, you know what, I also added that Stadium too. So the whole point of this deck is to go for that tanky kind of feel. The Full Metal Lab, all metal Pokemon take 30 less damage, so that's gonna come in handy. Kind of goes with the theme, right? And then last week I kept thinking, man, I was like, oh, I need some kind of damage buff, right? Because there's so many times, dude, I just needed like 10 more damage, 20 more damage. So doing a muscle band in there, it's a proxy. Maybe that will help out. We're gonna run the metal back too. Trying to add a little bit more like slice of life stuff to the vlog. So let's see if that helps out, man. Take care. Like you're talking to me for the first time.
What's it called? Like just the story of, like from the very beginning?
Yeah, because you said that there was nobody who's playing Pokemon.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I know it's going on camera. I gotta be telling everybody. I don't know how to tell the story. What's it called? The story involves a lot of awful things I was gonna say about Chandler. I wanted to make sure that he wasn't standing right behind me. So my name is Chazz, and I'm one of the owners of Day 2 Cards and Games. I used to play Pokemon a lot when I was a little kid with my older cousins in Dallas. So there's always a lot of people there. But coming back to Amarillo, everybody just wanted to play Magic. I went to Game Quest, they only wanted to play Magic. I went to Recycle, they only wanted to play Magic. There was another store, I can't remember the name of the store, but they didn't even sell Pokemon, so I was like, yeah, they're not gonna wanna do it. And then I gave up, sold all my stuff, never thought I was gonna play again. Fast forward a long time, go to college, I'm playing Pokemon Go all the time between classes. There's a mom that wants to teach her kids how to play, and she asked if anybody knew how to play, and I was like, yeah, I know how to play, I can teach you, blah, blah, blah. We went to Nomad's Den, and I started off teaching her and her kid how to play, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try and reach out to some other people, and hopefully it'll pick up. I posted in the same Pokemon Go group because I didn't know about the trading card game group, and there was a guy named Jacob, and he showed up. He was the first master that showed up. He introduced me to the admin of the Facebook group, Cam, and then the two of them, they brought me to Pampa, and we would play there every week. And that was the only interaction I ever really got to do with adults. The league, for the most part, was me teaching moms and their kids how to play, so that way they could play at home with each other. After a little while, I met Josh. And Tanner and Shelby. We started playing at Game Quest more often, and then after a while, it was like, well, it'd be really cool if we could just play Pokemon in Amarillo, play at Game Quest. Went, talked to the owner. He said, I don't have my login anymore. I can't remember it, blah, blah, blah. This person should have it. Luckily, Josh knew who the old professor was, got it back, got everything situated, started having League up there again for about a year. Everything was going. It took a while for sure. Started off with just myself, Jacob, and Cam, the three of us. Then we incorporated Josh, Shelby, Tanner, and it was 6. It was very sporadic. Grew to about 8, 10. Then after a while, regularly, it was 16-person tournaments every week. From there, we started doing big events like YC3 that allowed us to meet a lot more players. And then from there, that's when it really took off. Even though it was sporadic, it was still at least 16 people a week. And then about a year later, just one day out of the blue, Tanner said, we should start going to this store, because it was shown up on the locator and it said The Vault Legacy. We didn't even know that they were open. We thought they had closed down, and we didn't know that they did Pokemon. From there, met Daniel. Then a couple months later, everything started running up at the Vault. Then there were 2 leagues in Amarillo, fairly established. Opportunity came up where myself, Daniel, and Tanner could open up day 2 cards and games. Bought that section of the store, did our own thing for a while, and then we moved out here. Been trying to be as accommodating as possible ever since to our community, making sure that we have challenges, cups. We're having GLC now because of Adrian. Have a lot of casual play, a lot of play testing. It's just a fun environment. It's a lot different. Like literally 3 years ago, no Pokemon, and now there's a lot of Pokemon, so it's very cool to be a part of that and help build that up.
That's a good story.
It's a cool story.
Okay, man, so your boy won his medal badge today. Not the toughest competition. There was only 4 of us there. There was a big cup in an area close by, so mostly everyone was at the cup today. But hey, a win's a win, baby. We take those. So my medalists, my main attackers are Zamazenta and that Heatran there. Kobalin's good, just for a backup attacker. Jirachi to help me draw. Mawile, that special eater ability to help me bump any special energy, because I was expecting a lot of colorless, and they run a special energy. Got the new Metang in there. His Metal Maker was good with the Metagross because he hits heavy. Bronzong with the Metal Links, River Room for that Rumbling Engine ability. And then my items, man, I've been back and forth on what I want in here. I think this is good to help me set up, help me get the things I need. There's that muscle band I mentioned earlier, and it came in handy. A bunch of, damage reduction like that frying pan, that shield energy. Running 8 metal and 2 fire, because the Heatran needs a fire energy attached to it in order to pop off. There are my supporters, and I run 2 stadiums in there. That Full Metal Lab came in handy today too. So yeah, man, we got our first badge, and I'm super happy about it. See you on the next one.